Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream, a new week, and a new start. So, welcome everyone. We're gonna see today on Monday. I wish you to have a nice start for the week, of course, guys, and good luck with your trading. And we're gonna see what do we have, of course, for this Monday. Very critical still, of course, price action as per our live stream on Sunday. Yesterday, we mentioned if we don't take the high here, 23K 700, and we see a rejection, there is a possibility, of course, that we move toward the downside continuation for lower prices. But again, of course, an update came up today in the morning. If you have saw it, of course, as a quick update, we said, of course, we have also to watch the invalidation of bearish. And of course, here we go. It is taken right now. So what's going to happen? We're going to dive deeper, of course, with the next price action. Kobe, hello, hello. Shaila, Shafi, welcome, man. Arcane, Julio, Bearded Chemist, and Lucas, Paul. Nice to see all of you guys. Welcome to the live stream. And yeah, let's take your special request, of course. I'm gonna mention that, of course, after our main list, we start with the Discord special request, of course. And they have a little bit of priority there because, of course, they are our membership here. And of course, we're gonna start with the Discord, and then we move directly with the YouTube request as well, where we have BBAI. Yes, for Kobe. Sure, buddy. Let's see it, Shaila. Could we look at CAVA? Yes, with pleasure. And Arcane, FTNT. Sure. And FI2. Okay, so this is if we have, of course, more time. Yeah, so if we have more time, all right, so we're gonna do the next one, which is FTNT and sorry, FI. And then we have who else? Julio is asking for RIOT. Okay. And here we go. RIOT platforms, if possible. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see RIOT platform. All right. Next one is Lucas NIO. NIO. And we have also Paul asking for Deutsche Telekom. Love your live stream, man. Greetings from Cologne. Oh, Paul, you're German. I didn't know this. Welcome, buddy. And greetings to Köln. Would be nice if we take a look at Deutsche Telekom. Yes, of course, buddy. We're gonna see this. Rico, I should have known that you're German from you're trading Deutsche Telekom. Rico, hello, hello, man. Could you analyze OZ? Yes, we can see the OZ. USD. I don't analyze it generally on the Forex because, yeah, I prefer to stay with the main one for the Forex, Euro, GBP, and the USD, of course, and GPY. Maybe I get, well, honestly, no offense for the OZ, but also I see the CHF is a very strong one as well. But I don't mention it also in the Forex analysis. But we can see it in the live stream. Yes, with pleasure. So, hello, hello. Could you analyze GDX, please? Yes, we can do GDX. All right. Okay, guys, so let's start with it. Let's refresh the timing here. Okay, and we start with NASDAQ. To see what do we have, we are starting at 14 minutes exactly. All right, that's nice. All right, on the 1 hour chart, we are looking here at a potential still correction, and that because, of course, as I mentioned, and today in the update, the quick update, if we take the invalidation of bearish, meaning if we are in 1, 2, 3, wave 4 should not interfere again with the zone 1. Let's move inside it on the 15-minute chart. So we saw the rejection in the morning after hitting the perfect target. So that is good. That was nice. The opening was, of course, in red. and we saw a rejection, we saw an impulse toward the downside, but of course always we watch the invalidation. The invalidation was taken, and that means of course the impulse here is invalidated, turning this into three ways corrective again, and you're still looking for higher impulsively 1 2 3 4 and a 5 again. Now currently you're working on a wave 2 and probably can be finished, of course, wave 2, and you're looking for higher prices again, continuation toward the upside. In this case, well, we can of course have to watch again the same scenario. We need to take the highs, and don't forget that if we finish one more wave 4 here, that might unfold a wave 5. We become impulsive. Wave 1 impulse, wave 3 impulse, wave 4 given, and you might seek after an impulse toward the upside. What are the possibilities right now on a bigger time frame? Well, okay, yes, it can be the possibility one, a big wave 1 here, 1 2 is unfolding, another 1 2, and then continuation for very high bullish scenarios, right? Or it can be the alternative scenario that we saw before, which is this is an extended wave 5 to finish a wave 5 over there. And that means, of course, because with the perfection of the fib levels, where we see 1 2 3 4 and a 5, and we can count here 1 2 3 4 and a 5 for wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, hitting the targets here. Now it's a very fast before the timing. It's a very I don't know why aggressive so much and very fast, and then turning back again directly. Now, understandable regarding the Elliott wave alternation between wave 2 and wave 4. So that is a perfect example, but the timing is horrible. However, timing is never a rule, it's always a guideline. But yeah, so based on alternation, it's working great. Shailesh, hello, good morning. Yeah, so this is what we are looking for right now. So I'm expecting one more wave toward the upside to take the high. So therefore, we need to be careful here. You might reach simply this next level or simply taking the high. Don't forget, a wave 5 can be tricky sometimes. If you finish an impulse 1 2 3 4 5, taking the high, you finish a structure, you took the high, everything is fine. You can move toward the downside, unless it transforms to 1 2 and then 3 4 5, which it moves, of course, inside this area here in confluence, of course, with our bullish scenario, which it might ends up also over there, yeah, in potential 1 2 3 4 5 ending diagonal or somehow like that. Okay, chaotic here. If we move inside it, of course, we see the things. Now, you can see the wave 2 here. In case you are, in case you are in wave 4, you took the 0.38, which is, of course, perfect fib level. Invalidation of bearish taken. Therefore, we are much higher probability looking for higher here. The invalidation of bullish is still there, meaning nobody knows what it might happen. If you have 3 waves down, it might make 3 waves up and then another 3 waves down, or 5 waves down, taking invalidation. Okay, with this invalidation, you might get, of course, a deeper correction. All right, so turning this still, of course, corrective, and that you are still looking for something corrective over there. But higher probability, honestly, is, yeah, looking for higher right now. Okay. Confirmation is 23K700. Don't forget, if you take it with this wave, it can be even a wave 5 finished, okay, and then dropping down. So don't make sure that, okay, if we take the high, we're it is necessarily to explode for higher, okay. It might be a scenario here that you might have. Yeah, I think I need to adjust this. Yes, this is your wave 3. This is the updated one. It doesn't mean that, okay, you have to reach this area in precision here, because it is taken from the 1 to the 3, right, and to the wave 5. Yeah, so, well, even don't forget as well, this can ends up as a ending diagonal. Yeah, you have a wave 4 interfering, so we have to keep this. You know what, I'm gonna clean up a little bit too much, guys. Let's put and leave space here for other things like the ending diagonal, because this is very important to see always visible. Here we go. Okay, this might be your wave 5 right now unfolding by simply taking the high again. After this wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, because they are impulses, yeah? So wave 5, very interesting. And actually, I'm going to remove this. I'm going to put the most important scenarios here. So 1, 2, 3, wave 4, wave 5 is priority, okay? In case we break, how do we know that we are very impulsive? Here we go. In case, because we are currently in the perfect fib level, by the way, for wave 5, so be careful. Yeah. Now, key level, I'm gonna remove everything. I'm gonna keep the key level. No need. We know we are in the perfect area, right? Key level is this one, meaning this is confirmation, double confirmation for higher, and this, I would say, confirmation for bullish. And that means, of course, very bullish. Okay, why? Because if we break the 1-to-1 fib level, wave 5 becomes longer than wave 3, not allowed, turning this to 1-2-1-2 and 1-2-1-2-3, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5 toward the upside. Very massive. And we have to be careful from this Palantir scenario. If you remember Palantir, we always analyze it every day. And we face this situation. And it appeared that Palantir is in multiple 1-2s. Okay, so we have to take it into consideration. Now, this can be, of course, confirmation for higher, but until this area, okay, until this area, because it can finish simply a wave 5 and move down. If you take this as confirmation for bullish, okay, this is bullish, meaning much more higher. Okay, this is the next task, I would say, for the market, yeah, to see what's gonna happen, guys. All right, so that is regarding NASDAQ. Let's see SPX as well, and I mean, it is almost the same. So I believe the same concept here we have, since they are following each other's with the price. Okay, so basically I'm gonna clean up as well, but before cleaning up, let's check what do we have. Yeah, we took invalidation of bearish, as you can see. 1, 2, 3, wave 4, invalidation of bearish taken, meaning higher possibility is moving toward the upside. 0.38 or 0.23 taken, or in between them, as a wave 4 here. So that is a perfect signal. And I believe, of course, you're ready to move for higher in an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here after hitting all these targets. Now, let's clean up this. The next scenario, of course, by taking this, is a confirmation for bullish, I would say anyway, because if we are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, this is what I want to show. So we don't have wave 2, we don't have wave B, we don't have wave C, and probabilities here are higher for, or in priority for 5 waves over there. Okay, and all right, let's remove this target hit. No need anymore. Also for this one too. Yeah, clean, very nice. So we have wave 1, 2, 3. And what's going on? Just give me the yellow body. Yep. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now, what I don't like was this one. It looks a little bit expanding, which is a question mark here. So the possibility might shift here somehow like this. And this might be your impulse, since you took the high as a wave 4. So we have to be careful with this one. Because higher possibility always for the contracting diagonal, and not the expanding diagonal. Therefore, it can be here definitely a wave 1, 2. By the way, we are zigzag. Can be zigzag, yes. Impulse, correction, impulse, Impulse, correction, impulse. Yes, we are zigzags here on SPX. It's different. We have A, B, and a C for a wave 1. You have wave 2. You have another zigzag, extended wave C for a wave 3. Correction, another zigzag. So we have to be careful. SPX might not even reach the high. Okay? It might be truncated here. We have to be careful with it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is a final wave potentially for A, B, and a C because this is an impulse. Correction, 1, 2. Wave 3 given was the ending diagonal. Wave 4, no invalidation. You have a wave 5. And it might not take the high. Only one case scenario you take the high is directly the bullish scenario. I'm going to explain. So basically what we are looking for here is this following target, wave 5 as diagonal. Here we go. You are already in the perfect fib level, same as for NASDAQ. We're very close, of course, for something much more bullish. So that means your confirmation for SPX for being bullish here is there. Confirmation, I would say confirmation for higher or for bullish here. Okay. And that means you might get the signal earlier. Why? Because you might turn directly to 1, 2, 1, 2, and then another smaller 1, 2s here, and then wave 3. Once you break the 6,415, no need for this one anymore. We know if we break this, this is stronger. This is stronger than taking the high there. If you take this one, you might be very impulsive wave 3 in double 1, 2. And those are two double 1, 2s bigger. Yep, so very interesting. Now, internally, if we zoom in, inside your impulse here, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4 and a 5, and you have 1, 2 here, or let's say A, B, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Basically, this wave 5, if it breaks 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, this is a high, exactly, wave 5 over 1. Okay. Interesting. Your target as a wave 5 are already above the 1-to-1 fib level, meaning if this is gonna get to this high, you already invalidate the diagonal here. The diagonal, all of it. And that means it is more bullish, guys. Very interesting. Now, alternative scenario, what does it mean for SPX? In the alternative scenario, in a bigger view, you have this. Yes, wave 5 might comes to this area, meaning you are in a 1, A, B, C, wave 2, running flat, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, unfolding as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And it is very obvious that this might happen. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. We catch it, right? Before it happens. So it might, of course, no financial advice. It might not happen. Of course, there is always probability. But yeah, very, very likely, guys. Okay, an extension for a wave 5 here. Internally, you have 1, 2, you have your wave 3, 4, and a 5. Let me check. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So that is a very tricky wave 2 here. You see it with the wick. Maybe we need the 1 hour chart to see it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 2 very fast and very, very sharp. And then moving wave 3, 4, and a 5 to finish wave 3. So yes, it is. Yep, very incredible price action. So we're gonna see, guys. We're gonna see. Watch the confirmation for higher. Watch the confirmation for bullish. And yeah, let's watch it. And of course, the intraday is gonna be very interesting today. All right. Let's see the gold. So since the NASDAQ shows a very high potential for high prices, that means, of course, the gold might sink towards the downside, losing confidence a little bit. And then, of course, here we go. we're looking at a lot of red right now. Basically, for the gold, based on Elliott wave, before going just fundamentals that NASDAQ is moving up, then the gold moves down. Based on Elliott wave, what do we have here? You know what? Let's go a little bit out of the box first, because we need this now. Here we go. So out of the box right now, we are in a potential wave 3, and definitely we are looking for wave 4. This wave 4, perfection of timing should be in this area, which is 24 September. Currently, we have already a part of this wave 4, which is a triangle. Now this triangle wave E has reached the minimum time, opening the opportunity, yes, to move towards the upside in minimum time, because the market is in a rush to move for higher prices. But of course, the possibility for perfection normally, or the common thing that it happens normally, is a 1-to-1 flip time. Meaning, what if this is a W, we're still looking for an X, and we're still looking for a wave Y. What is good right now after the reaction of a wave E is that you got an impulse. And it can be that impulse already finished as a 1-2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 finished here as an ending diagonal. You start to look after an alternative scenario in case, of course, of invalidation, but I see it anyway. In both case scenario, it's a double bullish scenario, honestly, because for me, I see that this is your wave 4 here, like for internal wave here, 1, 2, wave 3, and then wave 4 given there, and you have 1, 2, you have 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 ending diagonal. As 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, starting the diagonal from there, because you started, of course, with zigzags, right? Therefore, something with ending diagonal is happening here. Unless that this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finished just like that, so your wave 4 finished very faster than the alternation, and you got a very shallow wave 4 after it, which is also not alternating with the wave 2, which is very, very unlikely. And after this, finishing, of course, the wave 5 ending diagonal, you start wave 2, meaning the question mark right now, you have two bullish scenarios. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished. A, B, C for a wave 2, you move up. Or you have a 1, 2, wave 3, and this is your wave 4 alternating this wave 2, and you move up for a wave 5. And that means in higher possibility, I'm still looking currently for higher for the gold until invalidation of bullish. First scenario, invalidation of bullish. Why first scenario? Meaning the first scenario, which is a wave 4. Wave 4 is not allowed to interfere with zone 1. But you're still in a 1 scenario, which is 1, 2. Despite the invalidation, you might have wave 2 and you move towards the upside. This invalidation is, of course, around, let me check wave 2 as target, yes, in the perfection of a wave 2. Here we go. So very, very interesting for the gold. And that might be, okay, if we want to think about it logically right now, what if the gold start to move for higher from there sooner or later, because I see a structure here, corrective, and it's going to be finished. This is nothing impulsive in the top, by the way. Nothing impulsive towards the downside. This is simply a reaction, okay, of W, X, and a Y, or potential A, B, and a C, okay, extended wave C, and we might start to move for higher Y, because internally, on the 1 hour chart, I start to see here a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to be done and finished. 15-minute chart, you already have here 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Forget the wick here. This is a scam wick on the opening yesterday. And it's only on this chart. On the platform, you don't see this wick. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. After the top here, getting what? This is not a start of a bear market. Okay? This is simply correction, a lot of noise. Starting with a lot of noise, that means simply you are still corrective. Currently, you're finishing the correction, and it might start to move for higher very soon. Now, in confluence with NASDAQ, we might see, of course, in NASDAQ a little bit higher prices, but we might not see the confirmation for bullish. And that means, of course, if we see a little bit higher here, that's fine. You might take even the high without taking this confirmation. Nobody knows, because it is possible, guys. It is possible 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You take the high here, but you don't take the 23K, which is very annoying, right? Very tricky, but it can be. It happened many times before. Finishing the structure here as a wave 5, and then moving down, giving the gold the opportunity to explode again. Now, why I'm very bullish on the gold more than the NASDAQ, despite, of course, that the NASDAQ looks like it's going to be very bullish, because on the daily, it's still very corrective, first. In a bigger view, it's still very, very corrective. And second, you are in an impulse already finished after a triangle. So you got the right and the correct reaction for the market after the wave E. This is exactly what you would like to see. An explosion. And we got an impulse despite the red. It is recommended to have some red. There is no green without red, of course. So we need the 1, 2, or even to finish 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And I'm still looking for the X, because there is no way to move down right now, taking the low, what I mean, just for after an impulse, moving down just like that. And especially, of course, after a triangle. You need to move up first, and then you move down. But this move up has to be 3-wave structure. This is 5-wave structure impulse, and we might, of course, continue after it toward the wave Y. In case we are not bullish already, we're gonna, of course, test this at the 1-to-1 fib level. It might the market be very, very in rush to move for higher. We cannot blame it, because we reached the 0.618 minimum fib time as well, which is a guideline anyway. And of course, this is a very, very nice correction as a wave 4. So yeah, we have to be very, very right now, very attentive and very precautious, because yeah, the markets are in a very, very critical point, and they are creating a lot of confusions. Okay, currently with NASDAQ, this move up is creating a lot of confusion for the whole markets. Honestly, it is affecting the whole markets, like gold, cryptos, everything, after this massive, of course, very aggressive downtrend. So let's watch this level. If we take it, okay. If we take the higher, okay, we might reach this area. Don't forget, this support the gold probability, because in this area, NASDAQ can still move down and the gold move up, but only if NASDAQ takes this confirmation for bullish at 23K 855. This is your very, very bullish scenario. Great, guys. That was for today. What a critical price action today. What a start for the week. Crazy, right? So I think we start the gold at around 28 minutes. Crazy. And very tricky. Like we reject today, and it was looking impulsive, and it went up, and it took the invalidation. But yeah, crazy. So what do we have here? Free Minds, hello, buddy. Nice to see you here. Road. All the wave A of triangle is a wave W, and then X is a triangle just finished. Yeah, you mean you flip the triangle. Can be 1 second. Let's go. Yeah, daily. What you mean with it is that you might have a wave A here, and you got an A, B, C, D, and an E. No, why? Because you have an impulse. Your wave E cannot be an impulse, right? It has to be a zigzag. So, yep, it can be, of course, internally, but the probability is very low. This is much more impulsive, of course. I mean, very obvious. Very obvious as an impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Potentially here finished even 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 internally as ending diagonal. Here we go. Yep. So you have this is potential 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have a zigzag for wave 1, correction, zigzag for wave 3, correction, zigzag for wave 5. You start a very noisy correction, and then you move very massively toward the downside. Currently, for the gold, we still between the 0.38, 0.5 level for a wave 4, which it can be, plus in combination or in a confluence with the wave 2. Yes, you are in the minimum requirement for a wave 2. So currently, you are in double bullish scenario at this price action right now, adding more confluence for both. Now, interesting to watch is that look at the wave 4 time. Let me check if that is right, the timing. Yes. So this is exactly the wave 4 of the time, right? The time here for wave 4. We have almost passed it or passed the double time, which is perfect as well. So if we take the double time, which is much more likely here for wave 4 normally. Yes, you just passed the double time. And you bottomed, of course, in between. Now we are, of course, in double scenarios. Therefore, yeah, there is more influence for higher, I would say, starting from this level in precision. Yep, so very interesting. Now, of course, internally, 15-minute chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, this wave 5. Okay, here where you start to see that, okay, something is reversing, right? 1, 2, 3, you're ending here. Something, yeah, but what the hell, yeah? Yeah, a lot of confusions again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it might be 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. That's crazy, yeah. So another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I doubt it. It is an expanding diagonal, which is very, very rare. Crazy market today, guys. Crazy market. So we need to watch. It's all in the hand. I would say the ball is in the field of NASDAQ, guys. Yeah. Here. Let's watch what's gonna happen. All right, guys. Let's move on. Let's see Nvidia. I believe, of course, the stocks are booming today. And let's check Nvidia. All right. So yeah, we're moving for higher. We're still, of course, in this potential diagonal. Okay, then, okay, extended wave 4, that's fine. So we still, of course, in this ending diagonal probability here, or in double 1, 2. Yeah, so, and yeah, two scenarios here is that you might have 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, no, you have to start from this wave 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So yeah, it might be even a bigger ending diagonal here. And but you have an impulse, right? I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it is an impulse. And then you have a correction. And currently you are in diagonal. But this diagonal, well, it has to take the high, definitely. It has to take it. So if you take it here, Also the same as NASDAQ. I'm gonna clean up a little bit, guys. This might be, of course, your main target. Invalidation of bullish. This is already passed. We don't need it. We don't need it. Here we go. So basically, for NASDAQ, for Nvidia, if you take the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the 3, here we go. Yes. So now currently the perfection would be, of course, inside this zone, which is going to take the high and it's going to, of course, finish this structure. Now it can be an extension and you finish wave 3 over there and you move down, or you simply, of course, continue for higher later on, meaning 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Now, one thing to mention here, again, the 1-to-1 fib level, if broken, directly you have to think about something more impulsive. 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Very, very bullish. We have this scenario right now, I believe, for all the stocks. So this is confirmation for bullish again. And when I say bullish, meaning like new impulse toward the upside, not confirmation for simply higher prices. Yeah. So that is the thing. Yep. Yeah, here confirmation for higher. Yes, exactly. So if we take this, we might of course move for higher. But if you still above or below this, yeah, you might still have the potential of moving down. All right, let's see Palantir. 46.30. So for Palantir, one second, guys. Okay. All right. Just a second. I see. Okay. Sorry, guys. This is just something very urgent for my trades. Okay, so everything is fine. All right, so basically Palantir, yes, we're very, very bullish. Okay, we're very, very bullish. 1, 2, and then wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. I'm still looking for this 2.618. Definitely, definitely. There is no other way. You are anyway in multiple 1, 2, so you are in 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. So basically, Palantir is huge. I believe it's going straight forward to the next target on the daily 334, 545. Very, very bullish. Okay. There is no need even to dive deeper with those micro levels here. There is no need. Definitely $200 even is a very psychological number. The 2618 is gonna be taken sooner or later. Yep. Very interesting. Until we start to see very interesting finish structure here, something like ending diagonal or triangle or so on, I start to dive deeper. Currently, it's just moving up, guys. Okay, let's go for Apple. It's 48.35. Very crazy for Palantir. Okay, so NASDAQ on Apple. So Apple, yes, we are still, of course, towards this 1.618, unfinished yet, where you have 1, 2, leading diagonal, wave 3, wave 4, finished, very nice. You're looking for higher. Next target, 237, very easy to finish wave 3 and therefore wave 4. We cannot have a targets other than wave 3 right now. And let's watch this, what's going to happen. All right, nothing yet else happening for Apple. Still the same. Let's see Tesla at 49.20. So for Tesla, yes, finally, We see, of course, this potential wave 3 unfolding even for higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 3 finished. I believe your wave 4 even finished. Yes. And you're looking for wave 5 over there. So very interesting. You have here a small 1, 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave. Oh, this is a part of a wave 5. Sorry. Meaning wave 3, wave 4. Yes, extended wave 3, therefore. The market is very, very bullish, guys. Yeah, very interesting. You're looking for a wave 4 and a 5. Yeah, I'm still looking for higher. Definitely for higher. Main target for Tesla is a 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A to the B to the C. So I'm looking here for a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Target on the micro level for a wave 5 might be the following. I can give a target here. Well, wave 3 not finished yet, but very close to be finished. So basically somewhere here we're gonna, of course, top for Tesla. 346, 353. Great. That was for Tesla. All right, let's start with the special request for the Discord members. And we have, of course, JP Morgan. JPM. All right, we never did JP Morgan. And we can, of course, have this. Incredible Jackman, how you doing, buddy? Yes, sure, you can ask for. Yes, and it will be the last one, NBIS, because we need to trade. 1, 2, it's Monday. It's the most crazy day, right, of the week. JP Morgan. Okay, psychology found definitely here, but interesting why it opens in 3 ways up. Oh, okay. Here we go. I was like, what the hell? Definitely JP Morgan is impulsive. And I am right. So 1, 2, and then wave 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So here we go. This is a wave A or a wave 1, right? So 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Round. You have also a potential for a wave A, B, and a C. Here we go. Okay. After this, we have. Wait a second. Is that true? Oh, come on. The snap mode is. Oh, yeah, it is true. So wave 2, wave B. But that is very. Wow. Okay. Something happened in the market here so bad. So bad. Which date is that? 23. 2000. Oh, is it? It's a crisis. Okay, it's 2008 crisis. Okay, I was wondering what the hell. Because you look, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I always mention that only as per Elliott wave, the only way to break an impulse or to invalidate an impulse, finished impulse, 5 ways, is news or something crashing. Okay, something very bad psychologically, crisis. I don't know. Yeah. So look at this example. You have one perfect impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is normally it should be 1, 2. Yeah, continuation for higher. It was invalidated during the 2008 crisis. Crazy, right? Yep. So this is the only way to break an impulse. Yeah, only bad news or good news. So much good because you might have impulses opposite. So yeah, these are the only way to see impulses 5 ways invalidated and broken. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, let's put this there. 5. Okay, wave 5 over there. ABC, meaning wave 3 is there. ABC wave 4, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. I believe, okay, we need to move inside it. All right. Yeah, so basically this is what you have so far. Potentially you're finishing here. You are finishing a wave 5 in the orange. You are still in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This wave 3 internally, let's move inside it on daily. So I'm gonna put this also in blue. Okay. So inside it, we have, it's a double 1, 2, and a 5. 1, 2, 5 there. This is a gray. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You finished already, potentially here. Yes, you finished already wave. What's going on with those wave 4? Always the market is in rush. um, I'm not convinced so much because of the wave 4 is very shallow and very fast. You see, it's the same scenario based on the wave 2. But no invalidation, everything is fine. 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, and a 5. Yeah, internally it is finished. I'm not convinced still. Let me check something here. Yeah, I'm not convinced. I believe that, okay, this is a trick, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3. Yes, we're gonna take it like this. So 3, 4, and a 5. You see, one thing in Elliott wave, if you're not convinced with it, guys, it might be the key. Okay, so of course you need a lot of exercising first and get used to all the rules and everything and to adapt to it directly. But yeah, so this is the thing. I was not convinced with this alternation. Okay, I'm not convinced with this alternation. Therefore, I believe that this is a wave 5 for a wave 3 in the blue here. So wave 4 not yet given, and I would like to see a wave 4 taking time here. Triangle, flat, anything. Okay, so yep, this is what I think. So basically, yes, we can say we have topped here for wave 5. By the way, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, can be finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So if we have another count, 1, 2, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, in gray. Here we go. All right, you finish wave 5, you finish wave 3, and yes, this is your wave 4. Currently, your wave 4, therefore, is from the wave 2 to the wave 3, giving us this target. Now, based on the guidelines for the timing, yes, you have to reach this zone. Okay, perfection would be in the middle and then continuation for higher. That is for JP Morgan. Next price action. So for EFX, okay, guys, we have to move very fast today because, yes, we need to finish the big list here. We took so much time to analyze NASDAQ EFX. Okay, new one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished over there, and another 1, 2, 3, 4. And a 5 unfinished, probably diagonal, meaning you are here in a potential A, B, and a C, a very high possibility, by the way. and 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so very high possibility because of course the wave B is very shallow, where you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave B, and then another wave 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5. This wave 5, in case you have double 1, 2 here, you might have finished 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so sorry, 4, 5, 4, 5. Or I believe, yeah, let's do this is much convincing actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So this is your wave 5 here. This is your wave 3. And let's put this in white. Here we go. 4 and a 5. Now, this wave 5 targets might be hitting this area. Very simple. You're still probably looking for higher, but or finished, guys, finished. Be careful. Can be. Well, let me explain. Okay. Oh my God. Always there is still. Okay, so you can be finished in ending diagonal. Okay. Or this is gonna transform, as you can see, to a 1-2 here, and then you continue for higher because you see the signal. Therefore, the possibility is still there. Be careful for this blue box. Or finished. Now, how do we know? Like, what the hell, KG? How do we know? Confirmation for higher simply by taking the high. Confirmation for lower simply by taking the low. How much beautiful is that? You are exactly in the middle. Just wait for a decision. Great. That is EFX. NOVO, NORDISK. But be careful, for higher is not interesting anymore. I would say not so much. Yeah, so be careful. For NOVO, NORDISK, 1 hour, 30 minutes. NOVO, NORDISK. Okay, I think this is the one. Yes. Okay, so this one, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I remember this one. We have finished. Well, guys, still the same. Yeah, still looking for the A, B, and a C, and probability here that you are looking for this wave 2. Now, I'm gonna remove the fib level logarithmic to see, well, even on the linear, you are in the perfect fib level of a wave 2. So be careful. Okay, it can be. Let me check the structure. Oh my God, it's still very massive downward. Yeah, so yeah, as expected. So wave B here. Okay, watch the 1-to-1 fib level taken from the A to the B to the C. So as a sniping target here, you might see the 1-to-1 fib level. But that is not a good way. Really nice to see, guys. So $31 still possible for Nordisk from the $150. So be careful what's going on behind this company. Okay. Yep, be careful with this one. All right. BBAI. So 1 hour 03. BBAI. Okay. Let me check something as well. Okay, so the gold start to show some signal as well. Great. BBAI. Big bear. All right. Let's see. What is this one? Guys, not a good, not recommended. Okay, not recommended chart because you are simply in A, B. You're looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 potentially toward the downside. This is not impulsive. It has no direction. Much higher probability is sideways or corrective or downward. ABC or ABCD and an E, meaning triangle. Okay, which is not good for trading. So, or yeah, for investing as well. Be careful with this one. Sub CAVA04. Okay, CAVA. All right. Okay. No need for 2 weeks. Let's go even 4 days. Let's go daily. Okay. Psychology found there. Okay. So you have ABC expanding flat wave 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 3, 4, and a 5. Finished impulse. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. What an ugly wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Invalidation. Aye, aye, aye. Okay. So this is a WX and a Y here. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, the wave 5 is longer than wave 3 is not allowed as, of course, diagonal. 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering with zone 1 is not allowed as an impulse. 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, where are you? Wave 4, 5, 4, 5. And that turns it into a correction here. And I was right to stop there. So 1, 2 you have, and then so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3, 4, and a 5, meaning wave A or a wave 1, A, B, and a C toward the downside, and then continuation for higher. Yes. All right, let's lay out. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. You have an A, B, and a C, and you have potentially can be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna see if the wave 2 or wave B still finished or not. So around the yellow. So basically internally here, definitely you have a W, X, and a Y. And there you go. And then followed by, of course, an ABC here because it's an expanding flat. A, B, and a C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 unfinished. Yes. Here we go. Let's put it magenta. So you have here 1, 2, even 1, 2, 3, wave 4, 5, 4, and a 5 can be even one more leg toward the downside. Yes. So I'm expecting one more low to move for higher. Okay. So be careful with this one. I mean, not bad, but also it doesn't have history, so much data. The possible target can be, of course, for wave C 1 to 1, 397. Okay, this is all what I can help with regarding this one. 1 hour 7 minute 30 for FTNT. Fortinet, okay. What a drop. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 4 and a 5. 3. 4 and a 5. Okay. Probably finished even. Yeah. Okay. So let's make this 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah. So let's put this in bracket because you might have another wave 1, 2 here, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let me move inside it. Of course, inside this wave 3, let me check. So let's start with 1, 2, 3, triangle. Wave 5 definitely therefore finish there. And then you have another 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yes, that's true. That was true. Okay, finishing wave 3 in the blue, then having ABC for a wave 4 here, starting to move toward the upside, and currently you got invalidation. Wow, you just got invalidation of impulse, okay, invalidation of bullish. Unfinished wave 5, unfinished wave 3. It doesn't mean you are very bearish, but it means that you are looking for different structure. Might be, of course, ending diagonal, but your possibilities or potential scenarios here are shrinking down as possibility. Why? Because you passed already the channel taken from the highs and to the low, meaning wave 4 is longer than wave 2. It's not allowed. Therefore, wave 4, my friends, is not finished. It's another A, B, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep, that's it. So based on the wave 2 here, you have wave 3, wave 4, impulse. Here we go. This is a target. Blue zone, timing. I think the timing is already passed, but yeah, it's never invalidation. You pass even the double time, but obviously it is corrective. It can turns into running flat, yes, okay, and then moving for higher. So be careful. If you see finished 5 waves impulsive failing to take the low, yes, you might reverse. Okay. Paul looks exactly like Goldman Sachs chart from yesterday. Okay, I'm not sure which one. I think the one before FTNT, maybe. Yeah, probably yes. RIOT. Let's see RIOT at 1 hour 11. Here we go. All right, so RIOT. We have platforms. Yes, this is what you want. I hope that it's something good. Oh, not good, guys. Not good at all. Okay, it is impulsive. If psychology found here, we don't have anything yet to make sure. Okay, I'm very, very sorry. I cannot afford such a risky one. Okay, let's see NIO. NIO. No data. You don't know what's gonna happen, but well, I'm gonna give you just I think we were here before even, and I was mentioning that yes, this correction might be ending here as ending diagonal, and that's true. And you're still here in potential A, B, of course, and then you're looking for a wave C. Yep. So this is maximum right now. But can I say when it is done? Well, watch this target. Okay, watch this target as a wave 5 diagonal between the green one, but yeah, and take it from there. If you see even the one-to-one fib level taken, therefore, yes, you might move even for lower. So be careful with this one. No data. Deutsche Telekom for Paul. Here we go. So for Deutsche Telekom, yes, we were looking for this wave 4 after a wave 3, and we're still looking for a wave 5. That's awesome. It looks like we're very close to finish it. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. No, not yet. What's going on with Deutsche Telekom? It never ends with this correction. It is very bullish chart, by the way. Yeah, but it's in a deep correction right now. It decided to make a deep one. Invalidation, of course, is very, very far for Deutsche Telekom. So invalidation of bullish is over there, which is very far. No, no danger. No, nothing bearish. Still looking for higher, and you still, of course, in the perfect fib levels for wave 4, 0.38. So probably this ending diagonal wants to ping, touch this 0.38 and then start the wave 5, okay, with the ending diagonal that you are looking there. So it might take a little bit time. It might play some psychology, makes you bored, makes you scary in case you are already in, and then of course liquidate you or let you go out with losses, and then moving up. That is the market, right? How many time we got these scenarios, right? So yep, that is regarding those are your targets. Yeah, so 43, 41. Let's see the Aussie. 1 hour, 14 minutes, 30. Okay, for the AUSD, here we go. We did the Aussie before, obviously, yes, and it's a very complicated one. Yeah, you have W, X, and potential wave Y. The wave Y might, of course, shift toward the upside. We have, of course, finished a correction here, and internally, you are looking here, yes, at a diagonal wave 1, 2, so everything is working perfectly, I would say. You might, yes, you are corrective here still, okay? To make sure that you are corrective and you're taking the low and validation of bullish, because I'm not convinced anyway, if you are in 1, 2, 3, I'm pretty sure this is if something, of course, corrective. You might, of course, move towards the blue box. Next blue box is still required, okay? Same target. Yep. Let's see GDX, 1 hour, 15 minute. And of course, we need to go, guys, after those, yeah, the special request, because yes, we need to trade, right? So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, still unfolding perfectly. You have wave A, you're looking at least for a wave B here, right? If you are in wave A, or psychology found here, it doesn't matter. But the wave B has to be here kind of like 3 ways up, 3 ways down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're looking for higher. In case you found new psychology, you are in several 1, 2, 1, 2, and then you're looking for 3, 4, 5 towards the upside. Your target for a wave 3 potentially here for this white scenario is the following blue box, 82.68. Okay, next one and the final one, which is NBIS, 1 hour 16 minute 40. NBIS, which is Nebius group. Okay, let's go weekly, no need for the 2 weeks. Okay, 2 scenarios, A, B, C finished, and you move up. Okay, meaning whether you found a psychology here, whether a new structure, any structure might unfold, because after a correction here, you have no idea what's going to happen. It can be impulsive, it can be more correction, it can be sideways. Now, internally on the daily, are you impulsive here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ABC? Yes, it can be, of course. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, or it can be an A, B, and a C. Okay, but to say that it is a perfect chart and not risky as, yeah, it is risky, of course, because no data, clear data, but yeah, I mean, only on the lower time frame. However, this can turn into zigzag and moving down, or it can be, of course, impulsive 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, as a zigzag, 1 to 1 fib level, I think you passed it. Let me check. Well, you are exactly at the 1 to 1 fib level. So if continuation occur, which is very likely, you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Therefore, I'm going to transform this to a wave 3 as an impulse. Your next target, therefore, is this blue box. Be careful, wave C still can be extended to the 1.618, and we take it from there. Yep, so that was it for today, guys. I'm gonna copy all of that. You can come back for it as reference, of course, if you want to check on it later on. I wish you to have a very nice day, and of course, good luck with your trade, and trade safe always. See you in the next one. Bye bye.